Maria Kang, the fit mom, was recently in headlines being criticized again after she criticized the Curvy Girl lingerie campaign. Now, Curvy Girl lingerie launched this campaign called Regular Women, and they wanted to show that, hey, you know what? You can be a regular woman and still feel sexy in your body. You can wear lingerie, you can feel good about yourself. But Maria Kang actually disagrees with the campaign. Now, the reason why she does disagree with it is because she feels that it actually gives a pass to unhealthy behavior. And I'll read you a little bit about the blog that got her into trouble. But before I do that, I want to show you what the campaign looks like so you guys can judge for yourself. So Jesus, let's put up a few pictures. So that's one example of the Regular Woman campaign. There's another one. So these made their rounds on the internet, and Kang decided to respond to them. And here's what she said. I woke up this morning to news stories about how overweight, nearly obese women should be proud of their bodies as they posed in lingerie. We need to change this strange mentality we are breeding in the US and start celebrating people who are a result of hard work, dedication, and discipline.
You know what she sounded like there to me? She sounded like the Michelle Malkin of fitness.
Did she?
Yeah, she did. Like, we need to be celebrating the tradition of hard work, okay? Not these people who are getting by on being nearly obese. Now, I'm much more split on this story.
Okay.
Look, as I look at those pictures and I think, you know, God bless, if that's what you're into, that's great. You want to celebrate that, that's great. You know, it's a big country and there's something for everybody, right? And there's no need to get upset over it. On the other hand, the fit mom, Maria Kang, she's not wrong to say that they're not exactly fit, right? But they're not pretending to be fit. Now, she is wrong to say that they're by definition unhealthy. She doesn't know anything about their health.
That's
right.
true. Okay, so that's true. I think that there is a misconception about, you know, what a person looks like and what their health is like. Someone can be big, but they can still be very healthy, right? But that's not to say that if you are past a certain weight, you have a higher risk of heart disease and diabetes and all of these weight-related illnesses, okay? But at the same time, Cenk, I think that she was a little harsh in the way that she worded her argument, but I do think that she makes a decent point about how we have now kind of given up on the idea that we all need to be healthier. Every one of us, right? We have a very unhealthy culture here in the United States with these huge portions, corn syrup and everything that we eat. There are a lot of healthy behaviors. We're not as active as we should be. And as a result, instead of trying to fight against the behaviors that we've been doing for such a long time, we're kind of like sitting back and saying, all right, so it turns out that 2/3 of Americans are overweight. Why don't we just accept it and say it's beautiful? No, but that's not a healthy way to go. And I'm not talking about the way you look. I don't give a shit about the way you look. I'm talking about healthcare. I'm talking about your children, your family. You got to take care of your health. So if we pivot the conversation away from the way you look and talk about the health and what it's doing to the country, I think you can make a much stronger argument. I think with Maria Kang, she just kind of comes at it from like, just too harsh, and I think that she focuses on the way people look. And she does talk about health as well, but I don't know.
I think she secretly loved the spotlight, as you know, she fought back against the charges on the What's Your Excuse campaign, and now she knew that attacking these women would be a way to get back in the spotlight. I think that's why she did it. And once you get a little taste of that fame monster, as George Zimmerman can attest to, it's a little hard or O.J. Simpson can attest to, it's hard to get rid of it. And I think she wanted to get back into the fame business a little bit. That's why she wrote that blog she knew would get a lot of attention. I think sometimes people use health as an excuse to criticize people that don't look the way that society wants them to look. And so I'm not buying that completely. On the flip side, yes, everybody's on the extreme here.
Yeah.
Her saying, you know, you're not healthy when she doesn't know their health. And then the woman who runs that campaign saying they're perfectly healthy and they're, you know, and they should be who they are,
exactly.
etc. I think the reality is, look, like for example, I'm overweight, right? Now, that doesn't mean I should be morose all the time, like, oh my God, I'm overweight, I hate myself. No, just calm down, okay? But it also doesn't mean I shouldn't work to get better, right? For my health and for my looks. Look, you know, people keep dancing around this issue, but the reality is we are attracted to a certain look, and it's not a look that's totally overweight. So, people would find you more attractive if you lost more weight. Nobody knows that better than me, okay? I've dealt with it my whole life. But to say it isn't true is denying reality. Okay, so both for your health and for your happiness, it's better if you strive towards being more fit. But don't kill yourself and don't shame yourself and don't get all stressed out. Just work in a happy way towards a better result.
Yeah.
Am I not the most reasonable man in America?
And just one final thing to add to that, if you genuinely do want to motivate people to lose weight, you don't motivate them by putting them down. So Maria Kang, if she genuinely does care about the healthcare of the country, then she should stop being so critical of people that are overweight.
So hear me now, quote me later. This is not the last you've heard of Maria Kang. She's going to come back for more and more, and she's going to get more and more extreme because what's that?
That's what I was going to say.
Reality TV.
Look
you guys
for her
are
to
right.
be on a daytime morning show on Fox, local Fox station, or your CBS or ABC.
Yeah.
be one of
Oh, because the last time there was a controversy, she went on the Today Show or something.
Yeah, she did.
Oh, and she got a little taste of that fame. She's like, oh, hit the main vein again. I need it. Okay. So she's on to a career of being a bad guy. Look, somebody's got to play the heel, right? That's a role somebody's got to play. And I'm telling you, she's going to be the Michelle Malkin of fitness. Hear me now, quote me later.